Oh, you cute.
Hey,
Hey, girl, I'm at
what
work,
is
but
you
you cute.
doing? Why is you talking to me at work? I just texted you.
I
You can
just
see
text you
me?
back too. Yeah, I can see you. You cute.
You can see me? Hold on, wait, look. Did you just fall down?
Snakewood and that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
All that and then some to the income. Dwayne Wade be on some bush. Oh, it's obvious that the black male in general, especially as far as the accepted public image is going through a mass emasculation. And Dwayne Wade definitely is at the forefront of that agenda being pushed, pursued, and promoted. I can recall the time when Dwayne Wade was the epitome of black masculinity and fatherhood, sharing like the cover of sports magazines with his sons with hoodies on, reminiscent of almost the juice cover of how Tupac looked. I never saw his son turning into his daughter. I never saw that coming at that point. Now we saw him go through this whole thing with his son becoming his turning, transitioning, transforming, transgendering, however you term it, into his daughter right before our eyes. The birth mother was totally against it. Her appeals for it to be able to intervene were all rejected, fell on deaf ears. All the while, the stepmother, Gabrielle Union, his wife, was promoting it and standing right there in the trenches with it. Now they're experienced a separation, even a reported divorce, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't really be up on that much of the ebony jet type black conversation, especially that which would be considered gossip. However, it has been reported, I believe, that they are separated, and the suspicion of his sexuality comes into question again throughout that process. I just ran across this video entitled, and the name of the channel is Just to Be Thorough in the Barrel. That's neighborhood if it wasn't understood. The channel is called Hype, HYPE, Hype Plus TV. Black men call out Dwayne Wade for suspect photos. Disgraceful, carrying a purse. Hype Plus TV, man. We gonna see what they talking about D Wade over there in the shade. No shade. With no further ado, let's see what D Wade has been up to.
Reporting live from Ivers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Abba. Whether he's doing certain things purposely or simply not caring what others think, Dwayne Wade continues to trigger many with his fashion choices and mannerisms. Wade, who was once considered one of the greatest NBA players during the height of his career, has found other ways to keep people talking. From his support of his young son becoming a transgender woman, to his marriage to Gabrielle Union, and even his choice to embrace his more feminine side, he has found life outside of basketball. As we've covered many times, the image of black men is sometimes seen stereotypical, and also for some is purposely feminized for the mainstream. For Wade, he has continued to be accused of the latter. At their new photo shoot for Chase Bank Sapphire Reserve Initiative, Wade would release a series of photos promoting the service. Now, over on his Instagram page, he would be seen carrying a large version of their card that at glance for many was seen as a woman's clutch purse. Now, Wade's crossed legs and even demeanor in one of the photos would enhance the accusations of him being purposely feminized again. In his comment section, many black men would point out their issues with Wade's newest shoot. One would go in right, disgraceful. Another, I thought you were carrying a purse.
Wade put out some shoes. Did I miss the shoe? Did they just show a picture of the shoe? So I missed it. And if I did, and he did put out a shoe, would you wear a Dwayne Wade shoe?
Followed by another that would say, never would have guessed this in 2007. Is who'd he be in retirement? While another would go in right.
I wonder how far off from 2007 was that magazine cover that I was speaking of, because I never would have thought none of this either.
Suspicious pick, Mr. Wade. Some would even go as far as leaving rainbow emojis in his comments as well. Now, as mentioned, this isn't the first time Wade has been accused of causing this type of reaction. Back in March of last year, Wade would become a guest host on NBC's Jenna and Friends. On one particular episode of the show, he would end up discussing why he carries a man purse, or what some call a merce. Now, during that same episode, he would open up about his marriage to wife Gabrielle Union and how they handle going 50-50 in their household. Now, it wasn't the fact that he admitted having a merce that got people really talking. It would be the moment when Wade discusses marriage, as when viewers notice he also had his nails polished, accompanied by mannerisms that a former NBA champion wouldn't typically.
Yeah, she seen that she couldn't be the biggest female in the house. She had to bounce. He wanted something other than that vajayjay in his mouth. She probably could tell he done took it in the tail. He just don't want to tell. Looked like he got that smell. Oh, mama.
Associated with.
Me and, we had a conversation about not everything 50-50, but, buying our house together in a 50-50 situation. I was like, sure, baby. Yeah. If that's what you want to do. Now, the house may be a little smaller. Yeah. If we just going off my salary. Yeah. But it's all good. What about you?
Wait, hold on. But then.
Now, as discussed here.
Yeah, that was feminine. Even the sure, baby, to the, I guess with that polish on your nails, it just make you get prissy. That's why we don't wear it.
Here, when many have seen known heterosexual and masculine men showcase femininity on mainstream outlets, it often raises questions on whether these things are done purposely. We've seen this recently with Jonathan Majors, who at the height of his career was known for his muscular figure, would find himself in an all-pink outfit with a questionable pose for a magazine cover. Maybe Wade understands the game he must play for.
It was that. So there was some airbrush bosoms. That was a man. What was going on with that picture, bro? Was I tripping?
Brand to be accepted in white America by appearing less threatening. Did you know that according to a report in 2008, 60% of retired NBA players go broke within 5 years after leaving the league? So with those statistics, Wade could very well be aware that the odds of him maintaining his lifestyle for himself and his family is much harder as a former NBA player, and he has to be fluid with his moves to not scare away any potential opportunities. Unfortunately for Wade, if that is the case, some may consider him a sellout for going against his comfort zones in order to make money. So let's talk about it more in the comments below. How do you feel about Wade's recent shoot? Are people overreacting, or do you have a concern with seeing the 6'4" Wade continue to push feminized images like merces, nail polish, and previous fashion choices? Save the day for the latest news in comedy, culture, and sports.
I don't see what else there is to say. At the end of the day, we might as well go on and go to the conclusion. D. Wade is gay. I mean, you need him to admit being gay. Is there anything gay other than actually putting... I'm just saying, there's so many things that are gay other than actually causing the room to stink in a sexual activity. I mean, just men holding hands is gay. Men putting fingernail polish on is gay. His mannerisms were gay. It is what it is. What else is there to say? Especially at a time like today. He might as well celebrate and holler out, hooray!
So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima doesn't?
One thing about with whack, they don't like me because when I say something, it be real, and I'm gonna show you the proof of it. I'm never gonna let nothing come out my mouth that I don't have the proof.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.